Hey, what's up, guys? Rules for Rebels, episode 2 of the Side Hustle series. So, today we're going to be talking about a British guy who, on a whim, started a little blog talking about fish and aquariums and reviewing some aquarium gear. And before he knew it, it was making $200 a month. After posting a few more articles, it began making him $700 a month. And essentially, it's really nothing more than simple blogging with a little bit of affiliate marketing through Amazon associate links. So, that's what we're about to talk about. I'll catch you guys in a second for the presentation. What is up, YouTube? Rules for Rebels. Welcome to episode 2 of Rebels Hustle, talking about side hustles. If you listened Tuesday, I laid out for you guys this new segment we're going to be doing. Today, I'm going to introduce you guys to a man who makes $700 per month writing fish tank reviews. After hearing this story, I'm going to elaborate a bit on how you too could get something like this going as a side hustle. I'll also suggest to you some platforms you may want to use to get this idea rolling and how to go about doing so. So without further ado, let's get started. So again, guys, a side hustle is something you get going outside of your normal job. It's about creating security, cash flow, and hopefully a little bit of extra income. Every Tuesday and Thursday, there's going to be a new story of somebody who started a side hustle. If you commit to making this part of your routine and something you're going to commit to, I'll do everything I can to help you. Drop your questions, ideas, and whatever else you have to say in the comments section of either these blog posts or the comments section of the YouTube videos, and myself and others who are part of this great community will be happy to help you and answer your questions and help steer you in the right direction. Maybe some of you can even pair up, trade skills, partner up, and help each other get ideas going. Today's story is going to be about a British man named Max Robinson. Max is a construction manager in Scotland. He likes to work, and his work keeps him busy. Max doesn't have a ton of free time. One of Max's hobbies and interests is fish and aquariums. One Saturday afternoon, really out of sheer boredom, Max decided to throw together a very basic website using the skills he developed for managing construction company's website that he worked for. The topic of the website was fish and aquariums, something Max knew a lot about. I'm sure writing these articles was fairly easy for Max, as this is a hobby he's familiar with, so he was able to write blog posts at the top of his head with knowledge he already knew, as opposed to having to research every article or every post he wrote. Max got a few articles up, posted a few reviews of some equipment he owned. He also linked to Amazon where people could buy the equipment he did a couple write-ups on. A few weeks passed and Max forgot all about the website until one day a check for $200 showed up in the mail. Max, being from Scotland where they use the British pound or the GBP, didn't even really know what $200 equated to. He Googled it and was surprised to learn it was around 150 pounds. Max used that $200 for that 150 pounds to take his wife to dinner. She questioned whether the money was real. Sure enough, it was. It was money Max got through Amazon's Associates program, which is what Amazon calls their affiliate program. Getting that $200 check reminded Max of the fish website he started a few weeks back. He decided to revisit the site and post a few more articles and a few more equipment reviews. Within a few weeks, Max was making $700 per month without ever adding anything else to the site, or really without doing anything else at all. This was a set it and forget it hustle. Max could move on and create additional sites doing the same thing and try to scale, or he could do nothing at all and just sit back and collect the money. Now, speaking of that check Max got, Amazon, to my knowledge, no longer offers checks. It's either direct deposit or Amazon credits, to your Amazon credits to your buying account. At that time, however, they did, and Max liked getting the check as it was a reminder to him that he was being paid and to go back occasionally and add to that website or that blog that he built. Now, $700 a month isn't a ton of money in the grand scheme of things. Is it life-changing money? I guess that depends on your life. If you're living from check to check, as I was not too long ago, it's definitely life-changing money. I remember when I was skipping meals, occasionally hitting the Coinstar machine on Friday nights, trying to get a little bit of money to stretch until the next pay period. At that time, in my life, $700 would have definitely been life-changing money. Today I'm doing much better, but heck, $700 is still good money. $700 per month will make a huge difference decades from now if put towards retirement. If put into a rainy day fund, it will make losing your job much less stressful. If nothing else, it will allow you to eat a few extra meals out or take an extra vacation or two per year. It's certainly not chump change. You guys can take a look at Max's site. It looks like he's changed it into a Shopify site. I'm not completely sure if he's drop shipping or actually engaging in e-commerce, but I guess he's still making money. The site is hardly that impressive. I think even a beginning Shopify user could throw together something like this, probably even better. And I personally don't even necessarily think his site looks that great or that polished, but he's making money despite it. Even if this money stopped tomorrow, it was still all worthwhile. For the little bit of extra time and effort that Max put into his site, it returned a lot more to him than he put into it. And if Max wanted to scale it, I'm sure he could make even more money by posting more content, finding additional ways to monetize, possibly putting out some type of video or digital course teaching people how to start their first aquarium or fish tank. I think I neglected to mention the name of his site, but it's fishtankbank.com if you guys want to check it out. So let's say you're going to start a similar project. It's probably not a bad idea to stick to things you know. It will make creating content much faster and much easier. Plus, you probably enjoy the topics you know about, which will make the process much more enjoyable as well. And if you enjoy it, you're much more likely to do it often, and you're much more likely to be successful with it. In business, myself and many other entrepreneurs often say it's not smart to follow your interest or to do what you love. I think blogging and affiliate marketing, which is essentially what Max's business is one activity where it does help to do what you love. It's clear Max knows about aquariums and he understands the topic. Another thing about Max's topic is that it's a smaller niche than some other pet niches. The dog and cat niches are somewhat saturated. Furthermore, it's a less complicated subject. Buy food, put it in a bowl, feed it to your dog. With fish and aquariums, there's equipment to buy, which means more opportunities for reviews and affiliate links, plus it's a more complicated subject matter. Well, I realize dogs can be more complicated than this. It's essentially buy dog food, pour in bowl, give to dog. With fish, on the other hand, it requires more equipment. Things are a bit more complicated as far as knowing whether your fish are freshwater fish or saltwater fish. You need filters, pH testers, pH up, pH down, etc. This leaves a lot of different topic areas to cover and a lot of products to review and promote. This also means the competition isn't as overwhelming or difficult to rank and get traffic for because fish aren't quite as popular or quite as blogged about as dogs. Max's business is essentially blogging and affiliate marketing or online marketing. More recently, it seems as if Max has ventured into e-commerce. I'd like to mention that affiliate marketing can easily be scaled and turned into e-commerce down the road, which makes it a great side hustle to start and something that can be grown and turned into a full-time income generator even further down the line if you're looking to scale it and make even more money. If you wanted to do something similar to Max, you could literally choose any topic you know about. If you're interested in something, chances are somebody else out there is interested in that topic as well. It could be anything from video games to parkour to knitting. Maybe you're a pet owner, but your pet of choice is dogs as opposed to fish. I'm an owner of 2 dogs. One is a Min Pin or a Chihuahua, some type of mix. He was a rescue, I'm not really sure. The other is an Old English Bulldoggy. Different than an Old English Bulldog, an Old English Bulldoggy. I would probably opt to write an article about Old English Bulldoggies. Well, it's a smaller niche than dogs. In general, people who own this breed are going to be much more likely to read my content because it's specific to their dog. Any products I recommend will be even more targeted to my readers, which means they're that much more likely to buy them. Old English Bulldoggies and Bulldogs in general are a unique breed. They tend to have a lot of health problems like hip dysplasia, cherry eye, skin conditions, allergies, etc. Over the years, I've had to try different dog foods to try to combat these allergies. I've done limited ingredient dog foods, grain-free foods. I've tried the raw diet, and I've even made my own dog foods at home. These are all interesting content ideas to cover in a blog or a series of YouTube videos, and there's also tons of unique products out there I could promote and review, which would really appeal to bulldog owners. If you wanted to start a side hustle like Max's, it's literally something you could do within a few hours or maybe a few days at most. The longest part of the process will be waiting for Amazon's Associates program to review and approve your account. To get something like this going, you'll first want to start a blog. Well, there's a million blog options out there, such as Wix, Squarespace, WordPress, and Blogger for beginners. I would recommend either Blogger or Wix. Blogger is a completely free blogging platform brought to you by Google. If you have a Gmail address or a Google account, you already have a Blogger account. Just go to blogger.com and you can start creating your first blog. Blogger gives you a subdomain, which means instead of your site being yoursite.com, it's going to be yoursite.blogspot.com. You can, however, purchase a domain from GoDaddy or another domain provider and basically turn it into and forward that domain to your yoursite.blogspot.com so that a potential reader can type in yoursite.com and will be directed to the Blogger site. Wix is another great option. I personally use Wix right now. SEO-wise, Wix isn't necessarily the best option out there. Many people would argue WordPress is superior. However, in my mind, the best platform is one which you will be able to use without a huge learning curve and one which you will use frequently. For those of you who are new to this stuff, I have a feeling Wix will be a better fit than WordPress. I also like that Wix has pretty much everything built into the platform. They make it really easy to do email marketing, connect social media accounts, etc., without ever having to use multiple plugins, code, apps, other services, etc. Once you get a hang of things, you can begin playing around with the other platforms and maybe want to jump over to WordPress. Once you have your blog set up, I'd recommend getting 10 to 20 posts or articles written before you even attempt to join the Amazon Associates program or any other affiliate programs for that matter. You'll have a better chance of being accepted if you have an existing blog with some content. Once accepted into the program, which may take a few days, you can start writing product reviews and promoting Amazon products via either banners you put on your site or hyperlinks you put into the articles. A hyperlink, for those of you who don't know, is when you make a word clickable. For example, maybe when Max says aquarium, the word aquarium becomes a blue clickable link, and if clicked, will redirect the reader to a particular aquarium or fish tank on Amazon. If the reader buys that fish tank or anything else on Amazon within 24 hours, Max would get a percentage of their purchase price as a commission. Typically starts at around 4% and can go up to 8%. Amazon just recently changed the commission structure. You may want to look into the new commission structure. Certain categories will pay more than others. Keep in mind, Amazon is just one of many affiliate programs out there. There are affiliate networks like CJ.com, which stands for Commission Junction. These sites are comprised of hundreds or even thousands of different affiliate programs you can join. You can go on the site and search for potential affiliate opportunities in the fish or pet arena. In addition to affiliate networks, many individual websites or businesses also manage their own affiliate programs. An example of this is Walmart, Best Buy, and many other businesses have their own affiliate programs you can join through their site. I'm guessing that Petco, PetSmart, etc. probably have affiliate programs you can join, and there may even be some specialty aquarium supply companies out there who probably have products even more targeted to Max and which probably pay higher commissions than some of the bigger names out there. Well, I haven't worked in the fish niche, say that 3 times fast. I'm sure just by doing a quick Google search of quote-unquote aquarium affiliate programs, you could probably find a number of affiliate programs to join. Again, like I said, many of which would probably pay better than Amazon. So just to recap, you want to try to replicate this business model. First, find a niche. As you get more advanced, you can learn about keyword research, finding out how much search traffic there is for a niche, figuring out if the amount of competition is reasonable, etc. However, for starters, just pick something and get rolling. Once you settle on your niche, be it pets, knitting, drones, or whatever else, see if you can niche down. For drones, you may want to focus on drones with 4K cameras. For knitting, you may want to focus on baby clothes. For dogs, you may want to focus on a specific breed. Set up a basic blog on Wix or Blogger and start posting content. Your goal should be to either entertain, teach, or add value in some other way. If your main aim is spitting out affiliate links and making money, you're not going to get too far. What Max did was teach people about aquariums and review products he really owned and used. He added value to aquarium and fish owners or people thinking about getting into the hobby, and that's why he was successful and made money. Your aim should be to do the same. The number one hurdle I see with this method is that many of you get frustrated and want to quit before you see results. Affiliate marketing can be tough. Not every topic you decide to try is going to be profitable for you. It's something that's going to take a while to get results, and it can take weeks or even months to rank on Google and drive traffic, which is what's necessary to make money. Affiliate marketing is often thought of as being something that takes longer to get rolling than e-commerce, but is something that's much more passive once it gets rolling. Well, I have started some affiliate sites which are making $800 per month within 2 weeks. Others I have worked at for years before seeing any results. I would expect to put in 60 to 90 days of consistent work and posting before seeing any real results. Do you have any questions about this particular business method? Drop a comment below. If you're an affiliate marketer already having success and want to share some tips, drop a comment below. Thanks for reading, guys. Thanks for watching. And if you enjoyed this post and this video, please like, share, and subscribe. I will catch you guys next Tuesday for episode 3. Thanks again.